So after the last video where we did a whole life catch up, where we talked about growth, goals, and just, how the year has been moving us like downfall conductors, I realized something. A lot of us want to get our money right, but we don't really know how to structure it, okay? So today, let's build a very realistic, simple, stress-free money plan for the rest of 2025, okay? Nothing overwhelming, okay? Nothing overwhelming, just things that you can actually do.
Ryan Little.
First things first, you need to understand where you currently stand financially. Okay, I'm not talking by vibes. Okay, not vibes, not I think, not I guess. I'm talking real numbers. Okay, this is where you get to check your bank statements. All right, add up your spending, check your income flow, identify what has been draining you and where your money has actually been going. Okay, sometimes the reason you feel broke is not because you're not earning money at all. It is actually because your money is misbehaving behind your back. Yes, your money can misbehave. And this step alone, trust me, it gives you clarity. Personally, guys, I don't believe in complicated budgets, okay? I'm not an auditor. I don't see you as one. We're just trying to live well and spend better. All right, so I would suggest that you use my simple 3-bucket method, and the first on the list would be the non-negotiables. Yes, that's your bills, food, transport, data, things that you must pay for, right? And then the second would be growth. That's where you consider your savings, emergency funds, investments, business needs, skills, just all of that goes under growth. And then the third one would be soft life, okay, but responsibly, okay? Enjoyment, your hair, your nails, small shopping here and there, tiny treats. Just, you need to do that for yourself as well. This way, your money has structure, but you're still not suffering, okay? Now, at this point, you need to go through each category and ask yourself a very honest question, or questions at this point. The first one would be, what can I reduce? What can I reduce? The second question would be, what can I eliminate completely? And then the third question would be, what can I replace with a cheaper option? Okay, at the end of the day, maybe, just maybe, you might not need 3 food deliveries per week. You might not need to buy every skincare product that you find in the market. Maybe you need to unsubscribe from some apps that you do not use on your phone, on your tablets, wherever. Just unsubscribe from it. Okay, look, small changes equals big savings. Okay? Clock it. Clock it. Okay. Now, this part is my favorite part because sometimes the issue is not spending. Okay, the issue is that your income is too tight. Okay, now here are 4 quick income boosters that work in 2025, even at this time of the year. The first would be you selling items you don't use. Yes, sell them. Any item you are not using, things that you bought before. Pack it together, clean it, package it. I know some of you still have the pali. Yes, the pali is the box that it came in. Package that thing, go and sell it. You don't need it. You don't have any use for it. You're not going to use it in a couple of weeks, a couple of months, even in 1 year. You probably will not touch that item. Okay, so sell it and make some money. Next thing you can do is to offer small services. It could be editing, it could be personal shopping for people, it could be you just running errands here and there, cooking in small portions, doing laundry, whatever you need to do. See, don't ever be ashamed of, something that feeds you, something that, puts food on your table. Don't ever be ashamed of it. You can do all of these things. You can even go as far as starting a tiny weekly hustle. Find something. Monetize a skill that you already have. Monetize that skill. Don't keep doing it for free. If you can charge a tiny box for it, do that. You don't necessarily need to launch a whole company. Just increase your inflow no matter how little. All right? Now, instead of saying, I want 5 million naira by the end of the year, break it down. Okay? Break it down. How much do you want monthly? How much do you want weekly? What small actions support it? Mini goals remove pressure and help you stay consistent, right? It actually does, and it works. Now, at this point, you need structure. This could be weekly money check-ins. It could be you writing down your expenses. It could be a monthly saving target. It could be you having a friend that you can share your goals with, your money goals with. or a small accountability group. But you have to be careful with this one because some friends, principalities are powers. Okay, so if you need to write instead of talking, please do that. Okay, whatever you do, don't just set goals. My point is, don't just set goals. Those goals could be really vague. You need to create a system that actually supports those goals, and just helps you align better with it. Okay, so my friend, that's your step-by-step money plan for the rest of 2025. Okay, simple, clear, doable. All right, let me know in the comments, which part of your finances do you want to fix first? And if you want another part, where we talk about small businesses that you can start immediately, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you learned anything, let me know what part of this video got to you, or what part you're going to, tackle first. Okay, I really want to hear from you. Right, I love you so much. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button at this point. If you haven't given it a thumbs up already, please do so. Please help me. It helps me. It helps my channel. All right, just give it a quick thumbs up. All right, it is free of charge. You don't have to pay. And of course, feel free to also share this video with your friends or just anyone else who you think, this video might be really helpful to. Okay, I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.